Howdy YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Gunman Raw. So today we've got some clear coat to put down on a few panels on this little Mazda 3 wagon, or hatchback, sorry. But either way, the gun that I'm going to be using today is the DV1 old school. The gun that I used for base coat was the DV1 new school. So this is actually a rework, this job that we've got in the booth, because yesterday I used that gun for base coat, and I swear I did not see it until I put the clear, and then it just jumped out at me and the metallic looked like crap. So came in to save the day was the DV1 new school gun. So yeah, awesome gun. So it's a 1.3, so it's the same setup as my old one here. So yeah, it's basically exactly the same gun as that, but it looks awesome. So yeah, new school is the name of that one. Old school is the name of this one. And they actually call this one olive, right? Olive. It doesn't really look, it looks more silver to me, but whatever. Either way, I'll give you guys a quick look in the booth at the job and how it's looking now. And it'll be interesting to see if this this model comes back up, because I swear yesterday when I put when I was ready to clear, it looked exactly like this, but then when I put the clear down, it changed heaps. Either way, it was not too big of a deal, because the bonnet was okay, because there was only a tiny little flick in the bonnet. The quarter panel was okay, because same thing. So with the quarter panel, it matched up to here. All I did was a little bit of color just down the bottom, because there was only really a little fine scratch there. So I just married it up, and there's only a tiny little skinny dog leg, so it's too small to see any mottle. And same with the bonnet, there was only a tiny little bit. It's pretty much the same as what I'm doing on that that nose cone, just a little flick on the edge. But like you can see, it's looking really good, nice and sort of silky. What I did this time was wind the fluid in a little bit, so I'm just putting a little bit on and got that pressure down as well. Either way, let's get you guys ready in there, and I shall get my respirator on. So I'm using the LVC 136 clear on this job. If it was a full respray, I'd probably be using the 105 clear, but yeah, I found just on the edges of bumpers, like where the sensors go and stuff like that, I found the 105 just runs on those areas too easy. So 136 it is. It's not really my favourite clear, but it's just, I've got to use it. Have a look at how beautiful they are. Yeehaw, baby. So this one here is the C1, which is going to be ideal for the kind of finish that I'm looking for. And it's got the 1.2 in it. So again, it wouldn't necessarily be my first recommendation for most people, but for what I'm looking for, it's perfect. Now, let's go. I do want to be careful, because I don't want to put too many coats of clear up there, because that can sort of change it. I have thinned the, I have put an extra bit of thinners in there, so that will help. Oh wow, that looks better. DV1, base coat gun, to the rescue, baby. Love it. I actually totally love these new DV1 guns, man. They're so nice. I don't know. Maybe it's what I needed to sell me. I'm nearly sold on the DV1. I just needed a awesome limited edition or two. Good on you, Developers. It only took you like, what, 5 or 6 years?
to get back in the game of good limited editions. Looks sick, eh? I actually don't mind the all of these guns, right? All the old school and new school, they are all non-digital. But I don't mind that. I actually quite like these normal gauges. If it's a deal breaker for you, you can just get the standard DV1, or, well, you actually can buy the digital gauge by itself, but if you were to do that, it would just get too expensive. I think it would anyway. But yeah, now that's heaps better. That is, well, okay. I must have put it on too wet last time, but it was strange because it was looking okay, like, or maybe I wasn't looking at it with a critical enough eye like I should have been. Never mind, it's not a big deal. I had to come in the booth to paint because there wasn't enough room to paint the body of the car, because I had the bonnet off the car and all the panels. There wasn't enough to do the bumper and this part, so I did have to come back in the booth for this this colour anyway. It would have taken me about 15 minutes to get them ready. Now that door there is a new door, so I did, as you say, I did mask the inside out. There's no use in redoing the inside. But I'm actually really happy with that now. That's the colour looks really good and it's blended nice. But yeah, bit of a prick of a colour all around. Anyone who knows this colour will kind of know that. But yeah, as far as this colour goes, it's just a standard metallic, right? A lot of people will go and put a black ground coat down, but it is not a shadow chrome. I know they do that from factory. They do, like, their ground colour is black. But yeah, when refinishing, you really don't need to. I found anyway, like, the variant here from PPG is just a standard, you know, two-stage metallic base coat, clear coat. And I found that even with like Sando Blue, sorry, I'm just tightening up my respirator there. Yeah, even with Sando Blue, they actually recommended to put a black down, but I just ditched it, and you don't need it. You just don't need it. So yeah, we're a little bit quiet at the moment anyway, so it's really, the only real shame about this job here is that, you know, maybe the extra little bit of clear that I'm using, I did already have the extra bit of colour. Actually, I did mix up another couple of 100 mils just for a ground coat, just so I didn't run out of my top. But yeah, and just that little bit of, it's really just a bit of paint. PPG will be happy, they get more sales. But yeah, boy, that's it. Yeah, because it's a Mazda, I did put that extra little bit of thinners into the clear, just to get that sort of a tight sort of orange peel. That's as crappy as it kind of looks. That's kind of what they're meant to look like. No, it is what they're meant to look like. It's not just kind of. I think I was saying in another video recently that, like, I find the first coat, like, I couldn't say that the first coat is more important than the second coat, like when it comes to matching the finish, but it's just as important, right? So the other day I did a BMW, right? It's a, I don't know, whatever it was like a 620D BMW down the side, sprayed up, and yeah, I used the Pro Light TE20 1.3 because I wanted that sort of, and it was a hot day too, because I wanted that sort of thicker, chunky finish on it. You put that first coat down nice and thick, you leave a bit of thinners out of your clear, and yeah, it looks totally different look to this, but matching what it's meant to look like. Yeah, there's no use in painting a BMW like this or painting, yeah, or vice versa. Nice clean job this in the end. I'm glad I decided to redo it because, yeah, the muscle was kind of pretty bad. Alrighty guys, how good's that? Nice clean job, no more muscle, no more model. I like that. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. I've heard some people complaining about all the Soul Red crystals, so there you go, there's something different for you today. DV1, old school. I like how they put the DV1 up the side there on this one, but on this one they put it on the side. So this one it's there, on the other one it's up there. I don't know, I like that. Sort of little subtle changes. So it's usually on the side, not on the front, but with old school they put it up there. I think it looks sick. They both look sick. What's your favourite? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's have a quick close-up look at the clear coat and the muscle, or the lack thereof muscle. It actually doesn't look too bad. Like, but yeah, it's a very tight finish, right? Not that chunky sort of European. Like that, if you wanted to cut that back dead flat, that would be flat in no time. So that's the kind of finish that I went for on my Piranha, like a tight peel, but I just layered it up. I did 4 coats of it. Yeah boy, no more model. That's killer. I'm happy. I was a bit let down with my skills that I guess I'm not used to doing this kind of colour. Anyway guys, I shall see you in the next one. Get out there and paint some shit. Coming out.